Talking with the experts.
Welcome to Talking with the Experts, where we believe that success is a journey, and every journey is easier with help from friends. That's why we bring you top-notch experts and real business heroes eager to share their lessons from the road to success. We delve into new topics each week: effective marketing strategies, innovative problem-solving, financial planning, and team building. We tackle everything you need to know to grow your business and keep it thriving. Whether you dream about launching your first startup or a business veteran looking to shake things up, we've got you covered. With each episode, you'll gain knowledge, boost your confidence, and be inspired to take action. So, grab a coffee, make yourself comfortable, and join our exciting journey. You're not alone in this. We're here, guiding you, cheering for you, and celebrating each milestone. Let's turn your business dreams into reality, starting today. Here is your host, Rose Davidson.
Talking with the experts.
Hello and welcome to Talking with the Experts. I'm your host, Rose Davidson from rosedavidson.com. Talking with the Experts is all about business by business owners for business owners. You can find it on all good podcasting streaming platforms and on YouTube. Today it's my very great pleasure to introduce you to Sameera Singh. Now, Sam's going to be discussing with us how we can transform our relationship with money and create an authentic business by working with our money personality. Now, Sam helps women, coaches and entrepreneurs transform their relationship with money so that they can break through up to those magical six figures. Her expertise is to empower women business owners to build an authentic six figures business aligned to their money personality and values so they can create freedom in their lives and leave their unique mark on the world. She also has a book called Money Mastery on creating a business aligned with your money personality, and it's coming out later on in 2023. Sam, it's such a pleasure to meet you, and thank you so much for joining me here on Talking with the Experts.
Rose, the pleasure is all mine. I am so honored and so delighted to be in front of your fabulous audience. Thank you for having me here.
Oh, such kind words. Thank you so much. Now, you have your book. Perhaps we'll start with your book first, and you can tell me all about it and where people can find it later on in the year, and what's in it. How can it help us?
A great question. So my book is called Money Mastery. And as Rose mentioned, it is all about creating a business which is aligned to your money personality. We all fall under one of the money personalities. There are 8 money personalities, which basically form the foundation of my method. And all of us have one money personality, which is very dominant, and 2 other dominant money personalities, which are subsidiary money personalities, not as dominant as our main one. And this forms the cornerstone of our relationship with money. So when it comes to our beliefs, our values, our subconscious beliefs, our sabotages, our money blocks, how we feel comfortable earning money, how we feel comfortable earning money, and what money means to us. A lot of this is determined by our money personality. To give you an example, one of the money personalities is a saver. So if that is your most dominant money personality, as the name suggests, you are basically driven by saving money. These are the people, this is your friend who would go to 5 shops so that she can find the $2 or £2 discount, and she'll be so happy that she has saved £2 or $2. But she's just being true to herself. And if you want, Rose, I can go through briefly explain
Would
what
love
all.
to, yeah. I think that would help our other conversation later on in the piece. So yeah, lovely, thank you.
So that is one of the money personalities. The people who are savers tend to be basically very conservative with money, but they are the cornerstone and foundation of the financial security in our communities in the world. All the money personalities have their strengths and they all have their challenges. So if you're a saver, of course, your strength is this, that you would be good with money. But that then the shadow side is this, that you may become so disinclined to spend money even on things which are important, or things for your own business development or personal development. The second money personality is a carer. A lot of women fall under this. A carer, as the name suggests, for them, money is a tool to take care of others. So for them, they love spending money on others. They love buying gifts on others. They love being nurturer to others by using money. So these are the people in your life who, when if it's Christmas, they will buy gift for everyone, but they wouldn't think about themselves. And again, for them, the one of the negative sides or the shadow side is this, that they don't spend on themselves at all because they feel guilty. They feel they should just be spending it on others. And also, these people sometimes they get into risky financial situations because they have loaned money to their friends or family, and they just feel very apprehensive asking them for it because it really goes against their values. Their value is to care and nurture. Very similar to carers are uniters. These are the people who prioritize relationships over money. Money always comes behind relationships. So even in business, these are the people who will have one client who has been with them for more than 10 years, and they have still not increased the prices because they would literally rather die than to jeopardize a relationship because of money. The fourth is what I called a celebrity. The fifth is what I called a celebrity. The celebrities are, as the name suggests, they love, or superstars, they love, for them, money is a tool to stand out in the crowd. They love using money as a tool to be center of attention. So these are the people who would buy the latest iPhone, which would come, or the best branded bag, and they would be talking about it, shouting all over social media, look at what I've got, or I'm traveling business class, and they would basically be again shouting about it. Again, one of the standing fact features for them is this: they do talk about what they have used the money to buy because it's a tool to stand out. And of course, as one of the shadow sides for them, of course, would be that they end up spending too much money, or sometimes they come across as shallows, even though they're not trying to be. They are just being true to their money personality. Then we also have a sensualist. Sensualists also like to spend money on good things, but to be comfortable. So the driving force behind a sensualist and a superstar is totally different. For sensualists, it's all about having the VIP experience, for being very, very comfortable and enjoying life. So a sensualist will also travel in business class, but they will never talk about it. But they'll just do it because how it makes them feel, like a VIP and the whole experience. Then we have visionaries. For visionaries, the money is a tool to change the world, to make world a better place. They almost don't like money, but they realize that to make their impact in the world, you need money. So a lot of people who have NGOs, charities, or who are advocating for a cause, they fall under being a visionary. Then you have what I call rebels or iconoclasts. They are basically people who like earning money in unconventional ways. They want the thrill and the feel of this excitement or adrenaline rush when they are earning money. And they can be in a very standard industry, but they would shake it up, they would change it. Sometimes it works, sometimes they would basically break the wheel for something which is actually working well. So examples would be people like Steve Jobs, who totally created revolution in the iPhone industry, or Elon Musk. So he brought in Tesla. Whatever he does is totally different from what the norm in the industry is. Sometimes it works. The Tesla worked, but Twitter or X or whatever it's called now didn't work. And the last is what you have people call rulers. So they are, as the name suggests, they are all about building a legacy. For them, they like earning money, but not because of the amount they're earning. It is about the impact. They like have leaving behind their impact on the world. They would like to create like almost an empire, to have something substantial, so that they can almost feel like the king of their realm, as they say. And we all have one of these money personalities, which is most dominant. I have a free assessment which you can take to find out which is your most dominant money personality. So for me, I'm a ruler, but my essentialist is very, very close to my ruler, which is my second most dominant money personality. And there's not that much difference between them. So there's always this tug of war going between my head, between my ruler and my essentialist, because my ruler is like, you should be working, we should just be, spending our time doing this. But my essentialist is always, why don't we relax a bit? Let's go, like, we have worked so hard. So I'm always balancing these two voices in my head.
Yeah, I fall across a few of the categories. So it was interesting that I'm a nurturer. I like to spend money on other people, but I like to spend money on myself as well. But usually it's only on things that I really need. So I don't go and buy something that's extravagant and then have it sit in the cupboard. It's something that I need to be able to use like straight away. So they're my two probably main money traits. So yeah, it was interesting to hear those, and I think thank you for sharing. So I guess how can we, if we fall across, several or one or two of the money traits, how can we pick our most dominant one, and how could, and what is the best way to I guess harness or get the best of that one?
So we, as I said, we all have a most dominant money personality, and then we have two money personalities which are subsidiary. So that's why you think that, oh, I relate to this and I relate to that. But your biggest relationship with the life with money in your life would be driven by your most dominant money personality. So in your case, I have a feeling that definitely carer is one of them. It may be in the top three, but which one it is, when you would see. And this, you can basically take a free assessment, which I have. Yeah. And that assessment is actually, it's like score based. So that assessment will actually tell you that which is your most dominant money personality. And it will, if you reach out to me, I can also have a look at the scores and tell you after that, which are your two other most dominant one. And to harness the strength of a money personality, the most important thing is to find out firstly, which is your most dominant money personality, and then really, really work with who you are. Because, for example, if you are a carer, your values about money would be very different from, let's say, someone who is a superstar or a celebrity, because they want to show off. For them, the money is a tool to stand out and get attention. But for you, money is a tool to take care of people. And how you earn money would be determined by these values, how you're actually comfortable earning money. And that is why the cookie cutter business strategies don't work. Because if you give a carer or and a superstar exactly the same business strategies, they won't feel comfortable doing it. Because yes, maybe a celebrity or superstar would be very happy going on Instagram stories every day and shouting about what they're doing. But for a carer, what they would probably be more comfortable is having a market technique where they are feeling like, which is more nurture based, where they are feeling they're taking care of their audience. Similarly, when it comes to business models, um, a carer would probably be more happy doing more one-to-one, be on a more one-to-one model, because they want to feel the connection that they are taking care of their people. Whereas maybe a celebrity would be more happy in a one-to-many or a group coaching model, because they would basically feel really at home in that, having a lot of people around them. Their energy will be up, being the center of attention. So the starting point is, of course, to find out what your money personality is, what you are comfortable doing, and then basically having business strategies in a business which is aligned to that. Because when we try to do something which is not aligned to our values, we may have short-term success, but that success will never be sustainable, because at one point all our subconscious beliefs would kick in saying that actually this doesn't align to my values, so that our subconscious will almost act as a sabotage to our success, because what we are doing is not aligned to our values. And having a business which is a reflection of and centered around your values is the way to reach sustainable success, rather than just trying to copy someone, which may give you success, but that success would be basically very short term. You can't do it for long term.
Yeah, I agree. I've had a few coaches, and a lot of their business models just do not suit me at all. I feel comfortable doing them, and they just don't work. But that leads me on to our limiting money beliefs. How do we overcome them? Because many of us have, through childhood experience, have a lot of limiting money beliefs, because we were told there was no money, or we couldn't afford this, or and so it's something that we've grown up with, believing even about ourselves when we're earning a good income. So how can we overcome those beliefs?
Again, a very, very good question. So what I usually do with my clients is start by finding what your biggest limiting belief is. And I'll give you some tips which you can do immediately now, which anyone can follow now. And I promise you, they work. So one big way is first thing in the morning, one of the days, as soon as you get up, start writing in a page, money is in a A4 page. And there's no right or wrong. Don't judge what is coming out of your pen. Write at least 2 sides of the A4, and then see that what are the patterns which come up. And you would notice when you start writing, like the first thought, maybe money is hard to come by. You have to work hard for money. And when you go, after doing this exercise, you would see 2 or 3 common patterns about what you think about money. To start with, pick one limiting belief, one of these limiting beliefs. And once you've picked the one, maybe take the one which you find is most dominant, flip it into a more empowering belief. And what is empowering would be personal to everyone. So for example, if your biggest limiting belief is this, that money is hard to come by, you can flip it into something more empowering, like money comes to me easily and frequently. But it has to be something which, when you hear those words, makes you feel excited, almost gives you a sense of relief. So it would be very personal. You would have to kind of, play with a couple of them to see which is the one which works for you. Once you've decided that, okay, this is my new belief, basically then start telling a new story to yourself that this belief is true, and start looking for evidence that this belief is true. The evidence doesn't have to be like, you're waiting suddenly for $10,000 to come into your account. You start with small evidence. So maybe someone bought me coffee, or I got a discount on my shampoo, or I got like a coupon or something. And build what I called is a evidence journal. It can be actual journal, it can be on your phone. Mine is on phone. And write, to start by at least looking for 3 pieces of evidence every day. So start by saying that money comes to me easily and frequently because today, one, I got 20p off my shampoo. Second, someone bought me coffee. Then after a week, maybe increase these to 5. Then challenge yourself to increase these to 10. And do this at least for 60 to 90 days. And that will help you change your belief. And there's a scientific evidence behind this exercise, because our brain, both conscious and subconscious, is looking for evidence. So it works on an evidence-based model, almost, if I may use that word. So the beliefs which we form of we form them on the basis of evidence we are seeing, what we are hearing, the evidence of what we are seeing, the evidence of what we are listening. And we are retraining our subconscious brain by not looking for evidence of what it actually believes, but showing it a new evidence that actually money is easy to come by. Look at this evidence, look at this evidence, look at this evidence. And this way, we basically retrain our subconscious brain to think what we want it to think rather than basically it operating on the beliefs which it has already formed. And the fact that the limiting beliefs we have about money, they were also formed on basis of some evidence which we saw mostly before the age of 7. So the fact is this, that if we believe that money is hard to come by, it's because maybe as children we observed our parents fighting about money. Maybe as children we did not have, our family didn't have enough money, and we were, told we can't have toys, or we didn't have enough money as our friends. And of course, some of the limiting beliefs are formed after we grew as adults, but a lot of them are formed by the time we are turned 7. But they were formed on basis of some evidence which we observed. And now we are just retraining our brain to look at the evidence by looking at the evidence of things we wanted to be true. So do this, and in the beginning, it's almost like faking it until you believe it, because you would still keep seeing evidence of things are not working out. So either ignore them or explain them away by saying that, oh, this actually supports my belief. So that is the first subconscious part of the exercise. Then the second is finding our old memories. And again, I tell my clients that while they're looking for this evidence of new belief, they should do this exercise, which is start writing every memory you have about money, which still triggers emotion, starting from your earliest to your latest memory, and go through them one by one. And when you're going through a memory, sit with it and let your emotion be free in the sense that what it meant to you. Because often when we have money trauma, it's because we're not, we're avoiding feeling what we were meant to feel. So just acknowledge what it meant to you. Maybe it was something which made you feel humiliated. It made you feel sad. And then forgive it. I usually work with my clients to do what I call is a Hopopono exercise. It's a Hawaiian technique where you tell them that I forgive you, I love you, thank you. And but you can forgive it if you are Christian, or if you believe you have any other faith or any other spiritual belief you have. Forgive it and release it. And here, remember that we're not forgiving it for anyone else. We are forgiving it because we want to change our own reality. We are doing it because a lot of time I had it, like we have this block against forgiving things because we're like, oh, that person hurt me so much, I can't forgive them. But remember that here, we're not bothered about what that person did. We are only forgiving and releasing that memory from our conscious because we want our reality to change. So we're actually being selfish while we are forgiving. And this helps to, control our ego, which is going like, but I don't want to forgive like my boss who did not give me the pay raise which I deserved. But we're not bothered about the boss. We want to change our own reality. So do these 2 exercises, and with your forgiveness list, like when you start, you will find 10 memories. But when you start this work, suddenly, it's as if like the floodgates will open after a while, and you will start coming up with new memories every day. So every day, keep adding to that list. And some of the memories, you would be able to forgive them and release them immediately. But some of them will take time. And you'll have to go back to them again and again and try to forgive them and release them. But then these are the ones which would really move the needle, because the fact that if we are struggling so much to forgive them and release them shows that they are the ones having the most impact. So those are the 2 exercises which are about the internal work, which will really, really help you. And as I said, you can start now doing them. They will really be, you would feel the change. But along with it, also with money, you have to be, the other thing is to start where we are. So you have to start managing whatever we are earning now. If it is very less, it doesn't matter. Start managing it properly now. Because our subconscious will never let us earn more than what we can manage. And because if we are not managing what we are earning now, that's almost actually acting as a block to increasing our income, because our subconscious, or if you believe in universe or whatever, we are sending it a message that, oh, actually, I can't be trusted with money because, see, I can't even manage what I'm earning now. So to show that we are in control of money, not the fact that money is in control of us, start doing proper money management from what you are earning now. And if you are in financial difficulties, or if you are in debt, go and take help. I know like it's always taking the first step, which is the hardest. I always tell my clients that I ask them that if you are in a situation like this, of course, I can help you with your money mindset part of it, money coaching part of it, but I'm not like a financial expert or a debt specialist. Go and get actual help, because yes, the first step's the hardest, but in the long run, this will do wonders to change your financial reality. So that is also a very important part. Starting to managing what we have now properly.
Yeah, I love those tips on the money blocks. I think they're wonderful, and I think I'm going to go and take the thing on your website and find out exactly what I'm doing, and use those money block techniques to overcome the things that are keeping me limited in my earnings. Sam, it's been an absolute pleasure to talk with you. Where can people find you if they want to know more, get your book, or work with you?
Yes. So my book is going to come out in November, and I have basically a waiting lending page. So I can send you the link, Rose, and people can basically subscribe, opt into my waiting page, and then as soon as my book is out for publishing, I will let my waiting list know. I'm on Instagram at in.her.successful.shoes. And also you can email me at Sameera@SameeraSinghCoach.com. I also have a Facebook community, a free Facebook community, where I provide free, basically money mindset training, the kind which I shared with you now with everyone, because I really believe that, the fact that whether you can afford to have a coach or not should not hinder the fact that we all deserve to reach our full financial potential. So that's a great free resource for anyone, who want to do more work in their relationship with money. And of course, you can take my amazing quiz. And I love hearing back from people under what money personality they form. It's often a aha moment for people, because people go like, oh, now things fall under place. And the fact is, there's this sense of acceptance that, oh, why am I not like my family? Why am I not like my friends where it comes to my relationship with money? Because I'm a different personality. Like, it's similar to the fact that an introvert cannot be an extrovert and an extrovert cannot be an introvert. Similarly, it's with money personality. And, we accept who we are and we work with our strengths.
Wonderful. Yeah, I'll put the link to Sameera's quiz in the show notes when they go out, so you can all take advantage of that. Sameera, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I've loved learning all about money mastery.
It's my pleasure, and thank you for having me here.
You've been listening to Talking with the Experts, hosted by Rose Davidson. Make sure you have a look at our back catalogue over at talkingwiththeexperts.com. And be sure to subscribe to our podcast so you don't miss out on any episode. We look forward to your company next time. Talking with the Experts.